everybody, welcome back to another episode of Vintage Story. Today we're going to be continuing working on the Dwarf Kingdom right here. As you can see, I did actually quite a lot of work, but I ran out of materials. So I think in this episode we're going to go hunting and possibly work on the bridge just a little bit more. I did do some work on the bridge, as you can see. I use the workbench, and now that I kind of have it mastered, I'm going to show you how that works, probably, in this episode. Again, I ran out of blocks. I only have 21 at the moment, so I ran out to finish this. But all of these are exactly the same, not counting this one, that one, and then 2 blocks over there. But everything else is exactly the same. Sorry about that. I had a huge spike of lag, and I had to turn down my graphics all the way down to low. So that's like 3 lower than what I had. I'm not exactly sure why that happened, but it seems to be a little choppy right now. The frame rate's a little off. For some reason, something must be happening. But anyway, yeah, I gotta do this side yet, and I also moved the door. Let me show you this. I decided I'm not going to put the drawbridge in there for the Dwarf Kingdom, just because, well, it didn't really fit. It would fit the design, but it actually wouldn't physically fit, I don't think. Because, well, the mountain is quite small, and it also goes to the right. And this door is actually a little bit bigger than I thought it was. Well, I knew it was this big, but actually seeing it is actually bigger than what I thought in my mind. I have this nice little arch right here. I'm thinking about making some lanterns or something, or maybe getting a mod that has like head mounts or something, because that'd be kind of cool right there. Maybe like a elk head mount. I don't know. So we got to figure that out, but that is pretty much it. I'm thinking about maybe putting some wood to add some color, because right now this design is kind of lackluster. So we need to add some type of color. Again, I think I'm going to make the floor possibly sandstone blocks, like the cobble, and see if that actually brightens things up. I'm not sure if that's going to look very good. I think that if I have any other block other than cobble for this bridge, it might look kind of strange. So I think I'm going to stick with the granite cobble, that is, for all of the bridge, basically the floor and everything. I still need to again work on this. That's probably going to be one of the last things I do, but I decided to work on the bridge since I got this doorway basically done. I figured why not start on the bridge, because, well, we know that's going to be the finished product. I am totally out of food, so hunting is going to be a necessity in this video. Probably not going to take too much time, because, you know, I can make beef jerky, and I do need to go to bed. The snow, why am I missing a block there? Oh man, I must have forgot to put it back. Anyway, we still have our nice, beautiful mailboxes. We need to put this one somewhere. I'm thinking about maybe the mine, my iron mine, that is. So I think for the moment, I'm going to break out one of my meals. So it looks like the top ones are the oldest ones. So let's eat one of these. I guess this guy right here. I really don't like eating these meals because, well, they take a lot of effort to make. And yeah, I like saving my stuff. I mean, they're gonna spoil anyway. I still have that lag. There must be something going on with my computer or the game if the graphics are on low. But anyway, I need to grab a bowl. So that should actually last quite a while. There's only 1 serving left. This doesn't. I didn't have very many servings in this jar. I don't think it wasn't full. I usually try to make them full, but for some reason I didn't make that one full. Anyway, let's go to bed, and then we can go hunting and maybe also get to some ruins and collect some granite blocks, because I am out, and I'm also out of the stones as well. So while I'm sleeping, let's dream about the map and plan where we're going. Oh, never mind, we woke up. I know there's some ruins up here and down here as well, but I can't see them because of the dang snow. So we have to go kind of far away. There is a ruin down there, and there's also some marble, and I really do want that marble. There's some marble over here that I can remember, but unfortunately I did not label it. But there's a huge deposit of it somewhere, but I doubt I'll find it again. But I did label one, at least. And there is some ruins over here. They're not too far away. It is a little bit of a hike, but we gotta find food anyway, and there's no snow over there, so it might be a little bit easier to hunt, I don't know. Looks like there's some ruins right there and right there as well. There is actually a giant pit right here. Now, I don't think I've mentioned this before, but in this game, there are spawners of really bad things. I try not to get too much detail because I don't want to spoil it. But there is a spawner of bad things right here. So we're gonna have to check that out sometime. I actually cleared most of it out, but I think there's still 1 or 2 left. And it is a very good mine. There's not really anything good there besides, I think, maybe copper and maybe quartz and some tin is what I think is there. I don't think there's any iron or anything special. I'm officially code red on my storage. I am running out of space yet again. I do have a chest right here, though. I forgot about that. Let's fill these up. I'm just gonna put the bow away right now. I'll probably never use it. So let's head out. Hopefully we don't jump in water because I only have 1 torch. We don't want this to go out. I still have my pet over here. How you doing, man? Oh, don't get too close. Yeah, he sounds happy. I think he ate my chickens because now my chickens are gone. Unless they despawn in the winter. I don't know. So we need to go. I think this is the right direction. Yes, it is. So it's going to be kind of a hike. I do have some copper. Maybe I'll grab some over there. I only have maybe like 13 pieces left, and that is all the copper that I own. So we're low on that. But we have to make tin. We have to make another anvil. A tin anvil for the pulverizer. So that's another thing we need to do. There's so much stuff we need to do. If you guys have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. It really does mean a lot. I enjoy the views I get so much, and I really enjoy the likes. And this is a very fun process of making videos. I'm sorry I have not kept to my word, and I lasted what? The last video I did, I think I failed on my word. Oh, look at that, the snow came. Now I can't see the ruins. But I said I was going to possibly do more videos in the week, and I totally failed that quest. And well, I'm back in my normal routine of like 1 or 2 a week. I was trying to figure out the thumbnails for a long time, so hopefully this thumbnail is not as sucky as it was, even though it's probably gonna still look sucky because, you know, I'm the one who's doing it. But at least it shouldn't look as bad. Ow, that lag does not help right there. There it goes, just kills over dead. And also, it'd be nice to actually expand the player base of the game as well. So if you guys liked the video, if you liked it, you can like it, haha. But if you do that, it does promote the video, so you can also have other people see it and possibly get more people on public servers. Because right now, the servers aren't very active, and it would be fun to have more people. There are quite a few people who play the game, but it's not, you know, a huge base. So it would be nice to grow the community for the game. Well, I have a wolf chasing me, I do believe. I heard him growling. 1 hit and I am dead. So let's see if he's behind me. I think he is. Yeah, he's chasing me. Man, there's so many wolves. Oh, and there's food right there as well. Where am I? A little bit, I need to go left. You know, it'd be cool if, like, the rams and stuff actually attack the wolves. I think that'd be a cool add-on in the game because, you know, they protect, especially if they have, like, kids. Because, you know, they want to protect their kid and they don't want it to be eaten. So it'd be kind of cool if they actually helped you fight the wolves as well as you. They do attack you, unfortunately. Alright, let's put some of these blocks on before I actually freeze to death. It's getting close. Is that wolf still chasing me? I think it's the same wolf. Gosh dang it. Well, I might die here because I am low on health and I don't want to waste my heals. I can just die, I guess. I've died so many times that I honestly just don't care anymore. Maybe I can backpedal. Nope. Woo! What was that? It's like the super wolf. Uh-oh. 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 Well, that didn't go as planned. I kind of died. And there he goes. I hit him once, the little coward, and he runs like crazy. I really need to clean up all these dead pig carcasses. It's a little disturbing. So let me show you what I did to get this workshop to, or this workbench, I should say, to work. What I did was I basically got rid of all the blocks and I kept them in order. So what I'm going to do right now is keep all of the blocks going up and then to the right. I'm going to keep them in my inventory going basically that direction. So I'm going to have them going to the right. And hopefully I can remember that. This worked last time, so hopefully it works again. Alright, so I showed this before, but I'll show it again just to seal it in y'all's minds. So you put the chisel block in there. This should be the one that's on the bottom left. And we close this, and I think we just hold the right button. Alright, so this thing's a little bit buggy. It seems like if it doesn't work, if it doesn't actually craft anything when you hold down the button, you just have to pull the block out and put it back in. And it seems to work, but that must be some kind of bug with the mod. So we need to make 3 each of these, which means we actually need to make 2. So 3 of these, and then we need 2, 4, 6. So that means we need to make 4 of these, I do believe. I might be wrong in that, but I think that's right. Now, we can't actually do the other side of the bridge yet because, well, it's a mirror image, so it's actually the opposite direction. You can actually rotate the pieces, but that gets a little bit confusing. So what I'm thinking is that I actually might just carve the blocks. I don't know which one might be easier. Maybe just flipping the blocks, because you can do that with the chisel in your hand. If you right-click it and push F, it says rotate, and then you can rotate the block where you want. But then everything's going to be all screwed up over here, and I'm afraid I might mess something up. But we can always fix it later. So maybe I'll try that first before I actually make a pillar facing that way. It might be a little bit easier. So there are so many wolves. What is up with this? I don't have my knife out right now, or my halberd. Ah, okay, so that one's dead. There's so many wolves out for some reason. I have no clue why. I've killed so many. But let's carve that guy up into beef jerky. This thing is done, so we need some food, so let's eat this. So what you do is you go left to right, and I just went up the line. And there we go. So that's how it works. It is a very handy tool, so if you're constructing stuff and you like to chisel blocks, I really do suggest that you get the extended workbench mod. It is a very good mod. So I think that looks pretty dang good, especially since it's cobblestone. It's hard to actually get detailed on cobblestone. Like I said before, it looks kind of dirty with all those colors and everything, so you can't make it too detailed. Otherwise, it just kind of blends in. It makes it look a little bit worse. But I think this is a good look for it. We don't really need to do anything for the inside because I think that looks fine. You're not really going to be looking. There's another wolf somewhere. Man, this is crazy. But, so that's going to be what the style is. This is probably what these are going to look like as well. I'm hoping I can make these a little bit more circular. I did build one already, and it's inside. Hopefully it doesn't attack. But I'm thinking about changing it. I know I said I was going to use that style, but after looking at it, it kind of looked ugly. So I'm thinking I'm going to try a little bit harder and try a little bit more ideas. Probably off camera, maybe in the next episode. For right now, let's try to finish up this bridge and see what... the snow knocked me off. But let's see what the doorway looks like from a distance. Well, I think that actually should look pretty good once we finish all this up and put some color in there. I'm thinking about just adding some more of this wood as well as the sandstone. Let's open this up. This is so cool. I love that. It does look a little strange because, you know, it's going through the wall, but it's a magic door, okay? You just gotta wrap your head around it. Let's get rid of this. I'm debating how I want to do this because this door, or this hallway, I should say, has to go a little bit to the right because the mountain leads to the right just a wee bit. So possibly we could just make one giant room right here, and then we can expand off and make the other rooms off of this one, and this big room can be the storage. I'm thinking that's what I might do for right now, because that would be pretty nice just to be able to walk in and have the storage, boom, right there, and we don't have to go through any corridors. And then once we get all the windmills and fancy stuff, we can always extend this and make little rooms for that. And I'm also gonna have to get more granite, and I think I have enough sandstone for the floor if I decide to do it. So I think this is looking pretty dang good, especially once we get the railings in here. It should look pretty slick and not so chunky. But right now, I think we need to focus on seeing if the sandstone actually looks good as the floor. So let's make some sandstone real quick. Sandstone cobblestone, that is. and see what it actually looks like. I should have all of the ingredients down in my little cellar right here. And at least cobblestone is actually easy to make. It's like the only thing easy to make in this entire dang game. Everything else is super hard and really grindy. This is like the easiest thing in the game. So it's night, unfortunately. Every time I do these videos, I always have to do stuff at night. Because the days seem short and the night seems long, unfortunately. So let's see if we can survive. I made 46 sandstone cobblestone, so that should be enough, more than enough, to see if it actually works. And I just ran into the dang wolf. Ah, gosh dang it. I'm gonna have to kill it. Okay, we're good. I almost died there again. That'd be my second death. Okay, that's just a little kid. Sorry, kid. Killed your mom. And probably your dad also. But let's get this on the ground and see what this actually looks like. Unfortunately, you can't walk through the door when it's still opening. It blocks you. You have to wait for it to fully open for you to actually be able to go through the door, which is a little strange, but hey, it's a mod. So I think that should actually look pretty good. It doesn't look too strange having this and this. And then we can actually throw some maybe sandstone pillars and have the ceiling be cobble as well, and maybe have some beams going across of wood, maybe some oak beams. So that should look pretty nice. I think I'm gonna leave it off here, guys. If you could possibly leave a like or maybe subscribe, and I will see you all next time.